Anniversary of the classic comedy, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. We're back with my co-host, my wife, Courtney Lopez.
Yes, and joining us now is Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa, so great to see you.
Good to see you.
That movie comes out and you got to stop and watch it, even though you've seen it, even though one has seen it so many times. But I can't believe 25 years later. Do you have a particular favorite scene or filming experience in filming a scene there, I should say?
Yeah, to me, I laughed a lot when I get hit by the too long stretch limo and just roll
That's the best.
and then land and say, "Come on."
Yeah.
Yeah. You get hit by a car and you're
Come on.
like, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Well, we also love that recently you and Mira Sorvino paid homage to your iconic Romeo and Michelle look at this year's SAG Awards.
Yeah.
That was really awesome. Whose idea was that?
Well, SAG asked us to do it, and they wrote something that was funny.
Yeah.
And Mira said, "All right, we got to wear an ensemble." And I went, "Yeah." And that sounds like a lot of work.
Right.
But then I wrapped my head around, oh, tuxedo. What if we just wear like tuxedos? I'll wear pink, you wear blue, something like that. Yes.
It worked. People
Super
got
cute.
it.
Yeah.
Did you keep any of the original outfits?
No, did I? No. I mean, also, I don't think I was allowed.
Right.
I didn't have that in my contract.
But I know people probably steal some of their costumes. Don't you wish now you would have just taken one on the side?
That's not me.
Okay.
Lisa doesn't roll like that.
No.
No sticky fingers over here.
Not even for memory.
What?
Not even for a memory?
Then I would ask,
Yeah.
and I'm
Okay,
sure
that's good,
it
that's
would say
good.
yes. But I don't think that any of those outfits would be something I would wear.
Yeah.
No.
Like short skirts and stuff. Well, that I could have worn that.
You could have rocked that today.
Well, that I could have worn.
Yes. Any truth to the rumors that possibly they could revisit it in a sequel or perhaps in some fashion like that?
Yeah, why not?
Be fun, right?
Yeah.
Another reunion.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
another reunion.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all up for it.
I love it. Tell me if this is true. Is it true that someone told you at one point, a casting director, that you were not, quote, castable?
No, yeah, someone in this business did say, it's just hard because, you know, you're not gorgeous. And I thought, I know, but I'm funny. Why do I have to be?
What kind of a
I
note is
thought
that?
that's why I
You're
went
not-
into comedy.
My gosh, just Hollywood,
but
cold as ice.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's just one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who is that person?
What are you supposed to do
What's
with
his
that
name?
information? No, right. Yeah, you're getting the last laugh right
Yeah.
here. We need you to clear up a rumor. Recently, we featured a TikTok recipe for the friend salad. We do a lot of cooking around here.
Oh,
It was
how
a
funny.
recipe that allegedly was invented by Jen and
Yeah.
that you, Jen, and Courtney ate every day.
Almost every day.
Yes, Jennifer has since come forward and said the recipe is fake news. We were all fired up about it because it was actually really good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't really a recipe. Is that, oh, I thought Courtney was trying to make it. No, it was a salad that was offered at the commissary, and there were just like a couple of tweaks, you know, as everyone does.
Sure.
Right? Leave this out, put more of that, some shaved Parmesan, and
So
it was really
modified-
good.
It was a modified salad.
It was, yeah, it was a modified salad. But they'd get that salad, and I'd get it with ranch.
You're a ranch person.
Warner Brothers right here. Yeah, that's right.
Do you have ranch on pizza? Do you dip it on other foods too?
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Well, people always go crazy when you post a picture of you, Jennifer, and Courtney.
Yeah.
Who usually initiates the get-togethers, and who brings food, and what do you bring?
Courtney and Jennifer. Yeah, they host things a lot.
Yeah.
And it's really great. I mean, it's really, I don't even know what to say, because, you know, 10 years, lunch together every day.
I love it.
You know, and then when we get together, it's a bond that doesn't go away.
It's like you never skipped a beat.
No, that's right.
Awesome. I love
Yeah.
it. Speaking of singing, at the Friends reunion last year, you had quite the duet partner. Did you ever think that
Oh.
you'd be singing with Lady Gaga?
No, I never thought I'd be singing with Lady Gaga, ever. I was nervous. I was nervous, because, you know, she's a real good singer.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember we were at a Taylor Swift concert, and Taylor Swift sang your cat song.
Smelly
Yeah.
cat.
The Smelly Cat
Yeah.
song at Staples Center right
Yeah,
there.
I was there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were there too,
that's-
right?
yeah,
That's
you're
right.
right.
You were
I
there.
thought it'd be funny if you were like, I don't know if you know, but she
No.
sang.
That's what I'm saying.
I was there.
Yeah, so that was such a kind of like cool moment, huh?
Oh my, yeah. That was another scary thing.
Yeah, because that was a crowded big.
That was a big group. But it was actually easier to be on stage, you know, before I sort of stepped out to see, like, in the audience to see what her show is, and
Yeah.
it's too overwhelming. That's too big a crowd.
Yeah.
For me.
That's
I have a problem.
Your
with
son must be
crowd.
loving all this, though, right?
Yeah. No, he thought that was pretty good.
Hanging out with Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga.
wow.
I mean, that's got to be cool.
Yeah, he's like, hey, that's good. Like, it's a sort of like, who are you? You know? But
Yeah,
who
'cause you're
are
just
you?
mom.
I
Right,
mean, I've
right.
seen Friends a handful of times, but
Well, he's a college graduate, which
He
is
is.
awesome.
Wow,
Yeah.
How is he
congratulations.
doing, and what is he doing now?
he's great. He went to film school, and he's pursuing
awesome.
filmmaking. He's writing every day.
That's awesome. Did he go to
and-
USC?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, great
An
one,
acting
too.
class. Yeah. No, because he's good. I mean, it turns out he's good. I mean, I basically just act. I can write, but he can do everything.
Wow.
Has he cast you in any of his films yet?
No. No, he is not.
He's going to make you audition.
Yeah, that's why I haven't.
That's why I haven't got
Offer only, Julian.
That's awesome. That's awesome. There's no better feeling when your kids are doing well right there.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking before the break. I love your show. Who do you think you are? It's such a great run. For those who may not be familiar with the premise, please break it down.
Ooh, who do you think you are? It's basically, and we're not supposed to say this, a historical documentary show that is tracing the genealogy of a very well-known person. And it's actually a very emotional show because people are meeting their ancestors who were heavily impacted by history or society at whatever century we're looking at, and it's a surprise, and they didn't really know, and then they see a lot in themselves or in their own lives reflected in what they're learning about their own ancestors and their lineage.
You can't help but get emotional.
Yeah.
It's very emotional. I mean, I
Yeah.
know you've looked into, you
Yeah,
know,
it's awesome.
your
It
lineage.
it really is.
And
yeah.
it is emotional.
Who are some of the celebrities that are featured this season?
Well, we have
Let's take a look over here.
Right, yeah.
first Billy Porter, which already aired, but you can see it on Peacock.
Okay.
And then it's Nick Offerman.
Wow.
Great episode. Allison Janney, Bradley Whitford, Zach Levi, and Zach Quinto.
Oh.
And they're all great episodes.
Oh, you went to school with Zach Quinto.
What?
From Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm not that old. No, I performed with him when we were little. I was maybe 8, and I think he was just leaving the group.
I knew it was something like that.
Yeah, and then I know Billy Porter.
That's right. They're both from
We're
Pittsburgh.
both from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
they're
That's
both
right.
from
Zach
Pittsburgh.
and
Yeah.
Billy, yeah.
Yeah, so that's I'm really interested. I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach, he was in Pittsburgh and learning about an ancestor who was a big deal in the steel workers union.
This is Billy or Zach?
Zach.
Oh, wow, because the
okay.
steel mill was huge back then.
Right.
Yeah.
And before that, the iron workers. The family
right.
were iron workers. Impossible work, really dangerous. And he would sign his letters for the union newsletter, live long and prosper.
Really?
Oh, look at that.
I know.
Wow, that's a
Wow.
What are
trip.
the odds?
cool.
What exactly? That's
I mean,
kind of
did
spooky.
your ancestors say live long and prosper?
No.
No, neither did mine.
They did not. What
But
about
Zach Quinto's
what about
did.
Billy Porter's findings?
Oh, Billy Porter. That was that's a really phenomenal and emotional episode. He first learns about on his mother's side. It's a great grandfather who they always heard was shot in the back, but didn't know the details because no one would talk about it. And looks at a newspaper account of it, and it says that he was shot by a policeman, but through the breast. And then finds out that was a white newspaper. And you can get a more accurate account from the black newspaper that did talk about he was shot in the back,
Right.
did absolutely nothing wrong, and was shot in the back. Yeah, so that is scary because it's 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And that happened. And then on his father's side, he had no idea that he had ancestors that before emancipation were free black people living in the South.
Wow.
And how tricky that was to navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bet.
we get those details.
Wow, I cannot wait. Just because I know that.
Yeah, I know.
My mom's going to be so excited. She'll watch this.
Is there a particular story that I'm sure you're surprised and kind of blown away, but that you were really surprised by? One that stands out?
Well, they all blow me away. Allison Janney has one that I mean, I don't think no one knows. She has an ancestor that sort of bumped into every major beginning of this country in a way, you know.
Oh, like our forefathers? Wow.
Yeah, and she had no idea, I don't think.
Wow.
That, yeah, he came over for one of the first settlements in Jamestown, but got blown off course to, you know, the Caribbean.
Uh-oh. As one does.
As one does. And it's an interesting story. I mean, and because they were shipwrecked in Bermuda, was saying, well, it's great here. There's tons of resources. We don't have to go to, you know, the very fraught Jamestown. And because we're here, we're not really under contract to the king anymore to do it. So I say we stay here.
Yeah.
And the person who was meant to be governor, who was on that ship, said no, and ordered his execution.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's some fascinating. I love history, and learning about this is very, very cool. Great show. Congratulations on another season.